Hi, and a very warm welcome to Wellbeing Mission Control. I'm Greg Parry. I'm a wellbeing specialist, and I wondered how you celebrate those little successes that you achieve on a regular basis. Do you have any particular way of marking the achievements that you accomplish? It's an important question because within our culture, we put a lot of emphasis on mistakes, errors, difficulties, problems, and it tends to absorb a lot of our emotional energy. We obviously want to avoid the mistakes. We get frustrated when we create problems. But I've known a surprising number of people who achieved extraordinary success, and they punctuated their program for achievement with little minor victories, celebrations along the way. Now, whether this applies to your personal life, to your keeping a house clean, or to your work environment, it is really helpful that you have a very personal way of celebrating when you achieve something worthwhile. I can think of lots of examples. I can imagine an incredibly successful individual who's in London, who in the early days of the massive real estate boom there, if he achieved a really significant deal, good breakthrough, he'd buy a pair of shoes. And considering how rich he was, it seems like a fairly trivial reward. But for him, it was very important. So maybe every 2 or 3 months he'd have this huge success. Got to buy myself a pair of shoes. The point is that if we choose things which are relevant to you, which will help you to feel that you have achieved something, but you're marking the success in a way which is entirely relevant to you as an individual, that's a very positive reinforcement for doing the right thing. And it doesn't have to be extravagant. It doesn't have to be something completely outlandish and crazy. But it is important that we invest the emotional energy into celebrating successes, sometimes on a daily basis, sometimes every week. But when you achieve something worthwhile, when you accomplish a goal, it's very important to celebrate. And particularly, celebrate it by rewarding yourself. Give yourself the recognition and acknowledgement that you've done a good job. We spend too much time being worried and afraid and anxious about what could go wrong. We don't spend enough time recognizing how much we accomplish. These things tend to get forgotten. They slip under the radar. But if you've set yourself goals and you have a series of stages which will take you closer to those goals, whatever it is, remember to give yourself reward. Don't wait until the great dream has been realized, the great goal has been accomplished. Each step along the way that brings you closer to fulfilling your dreams and ambitions needs to be recognized. And the best person to recognize those accomplishments is you, because you're the one who's generating this positive feedback loop. What do you think? It's a super idea that I've come across many times in the course of my career, and it's something I'd really encourage you to think about. Again, I've got to emphasize this. It doesn't have to be outlandish or extravagant, but it's something that helps you to feel that you've accomplished something and you are recognizing it. You're acknowledging a success and achievement. And that will help you to create more successes in the future. If you've got any comments or observations, feel free to get in touch. I love reading your emails. It's really good to have the kind of feedback you're sharing with me. And my address is in the description below. And in the meantime, I'm wishing you a wonderful day. And I trust you'll find plenty of things to celebrate. I'll be back with you soon.